Listen to me, if you just finished school and you've got a master's degree, you've got your PhD, you've got your 4.0, you have top of the class honors, and you've got everything you think you need to succeed, you are going to fail miserably. You are, because getting A's in school will not help your future. Alright, what's up? IFYF, IFYF. Now in the last video, we discussed how the biggest trait of a 95%er is the inability to adjust. Now, if you haven't seen that video, go watch it now so you get the full value out of this video. But in this video, we are going to be talking about the sacrifice required to be a 1%er, the self-development required to be a 1%er, and make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to tell you why getting A's in school will ruin your future. Now, if you want to be a 1%er, you need to understand that your work will never end. It doesn't finish after 5 p.m. It doesn't finish on the weekend. It certainly doesn't finish on holidays. And you need to get that it's never going to finish, and your calendar is only going to be a display of the things which you need to get done today. It's not going to be the things you need to do forever, because forever will never end, okay? Now, we'll touch on that later, but the main thing I need you to understand is that those breaks, those weekends, those holiday breaks, the 5%ers are still going to be working, but they're not going to be working as hard, alright? This is where you can catch them. This is where you can separate yourself and reach a whole new level. Okay, they're still going to be working, don't get me wrong, they'll still be hustling, but in their eyes, they have more time, so they have to work less. But you make questions for yourself which don't even exist. You study things which haven't even been set. You can reach such a new level of just skill that they can't even see because it's not even in their realm. They get an A and they're happy. That's a 5%er. 5%ers get A's, but they don't excel to such a point where they're just building a strong and powerful character. So in those breaks, in those weekends, in those holiday seasons, that's when you can catch those 5%ers, because a lot of them will finish all the work, get A grades and everything, but you can surpass them by building character, knowing that whatever life throws at you, you can handle it, you can destroy it. And that's when those big Murphy Law challenges get thrown at the 5%ers and they go, what has happened? But when they get thrown at a 1%er, the 1%er looks at that and goes, what's this? I already did this. And Murphy's sitting there going, shit, I didn't see that coming. You want to say that to Murphy. You want to shock Murphy. If you can shock Murphy, you win. Because Murphy, it has a set level, and that set level is for everyone. That touches on the gray zone. Click above to watch that video. Highly recommend, or get into the pyramid and the intensity levels. But you click that video, I've already discussed that. Now the second point I need you to understand is that when you use your calendar, like we touched on earlier, you're not just doing it for what you want to get done all time, okay? It is merely a productivity tool. You need to combine your calendar with a clock. To be more specific, a timer. Not a clock, a timer. A timer is better because it makes you accountable. A timer will make you get tasks done in a set amount of time. I actually have a time management system on this, and if there's a video on it, click there. But for now, just calendar combined with the timer. You can use tools like Harvest, and they kind of track your time, but they don't really show you how to actually save time, and that's what my system will do. But it's not currently public, so for now, just use a timer and just try and get stuff done as fast as possible. Just pump through it. That's going to be the best recommendation I can have for you right now. Now, the third topic I need you to get, we touched on it a little bit earlier, sacrifice. The holiday seasons, okay? The 1%ers, it's not even a sacrifice for them. They genuinely enjoy working. They enjoy it so much that a holiday of writing and typing and doing work-related chores which other people see as boring, they not only get enjoyment out of it, they get fulfillment. That's the difference. They genuinely love, at the deepest part of their soul, working. Right? They're workaholics and they love it. They actually get enjoyment out of it, and it's not for everyone. Trust me, if you're sitting there and you're saying, oh, I don't know if I can do that, 99% of the time, you probably can't. I'm gonna be straight with you, but maybe you just can't in your current field. All you have to do is go find something you're truly passionate about, okay? Not everyone is going to be passionate about motivational speaking like I am. Find your passion and pursue it and make it your career. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're a 19-year-old like me or you're a 12-year-old just starting. Better off. Even if you're 12, start. You're gonna probably beat me, or you'll try to. I probably won't let you, but we'll see how it goes. It doesn't matter if you're 40 or you're 50. You just gotta start and you gotta get on it and get moving, because time doesn't wait for no one. All right, gotta get after it. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about, I've touched on it before, the gray zone, okay? Link up there. But you just got to understand, once you make those sacrifices, you just have to outlast the pain, all right? There's just, the perception of discipline is so construed. It's incorrect, straight up. Click on the link above, I go more in depth on this. I just want to briefly touch it. Once you are making the sacrifices, just the sheer discipline required to maintain it. You need to make positive loops. You have to reinforce it. You have to remind yourself of your why. I discussed all these in the above video. I don't want to go too in depth, but just know you just have to keep fighting. You have to, if you're in the wrong career, straight up, you're not going to make it. 100%. You're 100% because you're just fighting a losing war. Now you have to understand this. You have to do more than expected. Like we said with setting and making and doing all the questions that haven't been set earlier, you have to do things which people don't expect of you. Okay, if your employer doesn't set things for you to do, go and do those questions. Go make assignments. I dare you. Go do this. Go to your teacher, set an assignment for yourself which hasn't been set, okay? And do it. Or even grab a textbook above your year level from someone you know, or just go to like the online, the internet. You can find anything you need online. Go get a course level textbook in whatever field you're in above your level. Read it, understand it, answer the questions, and then just casually go to your teacher or professor and just ask a question about this topic which hasn't been taught, and you look at their face as they just, it's shock, but it's you see in their eyes, it's a hint of respect, because they know you may only be a 5%er, but if you're doing that stuff, you're going to be a 1%er, 100%. Now, if you're watching this video right now and you're 40, 50 years old and you're thinking, man, I've waited too long, what am I doing? You can be 80 watching this, right? It doesn't matter. The rate of improvement is everything, okay? It doesn't matter how low you start. Just start, and if you have a rate of improvement that is higher than someone else, doesn't matter how big the gap is. As long as your rate of improvement is better, as time passes, you're gonna beat them. And from their perspective, you will be an overnight success, 100%. They will see you and they will say in your face, he is an overnight success. He got lucky. They don't know how much you hustled, how much you grind, how much you worked every day. They don't know that stuff. That all they see is your success. They will never see this. They will not see the battle of getting 0 views on YouTube, alright? They won't see that stuff. They say he's an overnight success. He used this, he used that, he had connections, he knew that. It doesn't matter, alright? You have to battle and you have to just know that that stuff's gonna happen. But you have to be okay with it, because you know those people are never going to achieve their own goals. They're going to make excuses for their own goals, and instead of building their tower up to match your level, 99% of the time they're going to tear you down, and when they try to tear you down, you kick them out. Alright? Do not mess around with people like that. I'm going to put another link here for videos on friends. Watch it, it's good. Now, another really important note is you have to educate yourself on self-improvement daily. Where do you do it? Dead zones. When you're eating, when you're traveling. I do not listen to any audiobooks besides when I'm traveling or when I'm eating, and in the past 6 months, I have listened to over 52 non-fiction audiobooks, and it has transformed my mind, okay? That is from not doing anything different than what I would usually do. Usually when I travel or eat, I listen to music or motivational videos. Now, I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to things which are going to help me in what I'm currently doing. In the past, it was a lot of mindset stuff, a lot of discipline stuff. Right now, I'm reading a book, I'm listening to a book, Talk Like Ted, and it's helping with my motivational speaking, and it is doing wonders for me. I can see the improvements every day. You might not be able to until you say, hey, it was an overnight success. One day he got, a mentor and boom, it all happened. No. Get it. Now, in regards to why getting A's in school will ruin your future, you have to understand this. No company is ever going to hire a human encyclopedia, okay? You know how much they will pay you to be a human encyclopedia? $300. That's how much one costs, okay? They're not gonna pay you a cent more because anything that they can get from your mind that is from a book, they're never gonna hire you. Listen to me, if you just finished school and you've got a master's degree, you've got your PhD, you've got your 4.0, you have top of the class honors, and you've got everything you think you need to succeed, you are going to fail miserably. You are, because getting A's in school will not help your future. No employer is ever going to hire an human encyclopedia. They will pay no more than $300 because that is how much it costs to buy you in a store. People want creativity. The most you will ever get is an average job with an average salary, and that is the truth. And that might be an average for a PhD, sure, but honestly, you're still going to be in the 95%. You won't even be a 5% because you're going to get stuck in that job and you're never going to leave. I'm about to go get after it. IFYF, I fight, you fight. We're out here posting every day, 8:30 a.m. I post previews to what I'm about to post on YouTube prior on my Instagram. Go follow at Joshua Faranda-Pluke. Let's get it.